Tips to calm your child. Many children struggle with expressing themselves and regulating their emotions. They may not be able to express their thoughts and feelings well, and instead of discussing them, these may come out in the form of tantrums, fighting or defying instructions. Some children have learned over the years that if they behave this way, they are more likely to get what they want, while others use these behaviors as a coping mechanism. The good news is that many calming tools and strategies parents can use to try and calm the situation. Let's take a closer look at how to use calming tools to ensure your child is safe, loved and healthy. Identifying emotions. Firstly, and most importantly, it is vital that children understand what they are feeling. By understanding emotions, they will be able to start identifying what triggers these emotions to help them stay calm before having a tantrum or breaking down in tears. Try and label these feelings or triggers in order for children to become familiar with them. For example, if you are in a situation where your child might feel angry, talk to them about how they might be feeling hotter or they may feel their hands clenching. Understanding these emotions further again ensures that children more accept them. It is natural for both children and adults to feel upset, anxious or angry at times. Instead of labeling these emotions as bad, bringing understanding to them can make your child feel that they are accepted even when they may not be feeling their best. Discussing your feelings. Discussing your feelings. As a further way of acceptance, consider discussing your own feelings with your children, describing why you feel that way and then modeling for them how you deal with these emotions. Children model their parents' behavior often. In fact, this is how they pick up a lot of different skills, so managing emotions is no different. When you are feeling an emotion, consider talking with your child and placing this emotion on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being slight feelings of the emotion, and 10 being the most intense. For example, if you forget to buy something at the supermarket, you might want to explain to them that you are frustrated and that this ranks as a 2/10 on the anger scale. Encourage your children to do this as well, as this will allow them to take the time to understand their emotions more. Acknowledge your child's emotions. Instead of simply shutting down how your child feels if their behavior is intense, it is important to take the time to accept and validate how they are feeling. This does not mean that you agree with how they are presenting their feelings, but it does help to let the child know that you understand where they are coming from. This calming tool is a great way for your child to feel listened to and can help them take a moment to calm down. When validating your child's feelings, it is important that you are paying the full attention and are not distracted by other things around you. This will make them feel valued and listened to. Giving them this attention will allow you to understand their reaction more by looking at their facial expressions and body language. If you give them your attention early enough when their emotions are building, it may avoid outbursts or tantrums altogether. Positive praise. A great way to influence your child's behavior is through positive praise and attention. If they are managing their emotions well or behaving as expected, give them praise and attention, as this will help them understand the standards you expect from them. On top of this, by giving enthusiastic and heartfelt praise, your child will feel listened to and valued and may not feel the need to act out in order to gain attention from those around them. Set clear expectations. Children often become overwhelmed and dysregulated when they are out of their routine or do not know what is expected of them. Therefore, it is important to set clear rules and routines for them to follow in order to keep them calm and feel like they are in control of the situation. If you know that there is an event coming up that may put them out of their routine, ensure that you give them a warning of this so that they know it is coming up. Remind them far in advance and then keep up these reminders until right before the disruption. This will help your child prepare for being out of their routine and is likely to calm them more than something being sprung on them. Discuss issues later. If your child does act out by having a tantrum or crying heavily, it is important to calm them down first. However, this should not be the end of the issue, as it is simply brushing what made them feel like that under the carpet. Instead, it is important to visit the issue afterwards in a way that is supportive and not judgmental. For example, if your child has had a tantrum in public, once you are home, sit down with them and talk about why they felt overwhelmed and what could have been done differently. This will help them understand how to handle their emotions better, and they can use these techniques in practice next time. It may help at this stage to model some strategies such as breathing deeply and getting them to try it themselves. the takeaway. One of the best ways to discuss emotions and to show coping and calming methods is through the use of stories. This is particularly helpful with young children as stories can help them connect to characters, understand feelings and look at behavior from an outside perspective. Over the years, I have worked to develop emotional intelligence and calmness in my students positively through my martial arts teaching. Using this skill set, I created a series of books designed to aid discussion and the development of many essential skills, including calmness. You can find more details on my series of books here. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in finding more information on emotional intelligence, visit our website, adventuresofwiseowl.com. Please comment on tips you use to calm your child.